Here is the strongest female bodybuilder in the world, and her surgery after a deadly accident ruined her life. Wait until you see her insane transformation. Ronnie Coleman. 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman underwent dozens of spinal and hip surgeries starting in 2007 for disc herniations from decades of heavy lifting. 3 botched procedures caused nerve damage, leaving him wheelchair-bound with chronic pain. He spent millions, but has said he'd do it all again for his legacy, though he regrets not walking sooner. Varinder Singh. Varinder Singh Guman, the 2009 Mr. India winner and Arnold Schwarzenegger collaborator, died at 42 in 2025 from cardiac arrest during surgery for a ruptured chest muscle and shoulder pain. He was admitted to Fortis Hospital in Amritsar for the procedure, but the procedure failed to stabilize him, ending a promising career in international competitions. Mickey Rourke. Former boxer turned actor and bodybuilder Mickey Rourke had multiple facial surgeries in the 1990s to repair boxing injuries. Botched by an unqualified surgeon, they left him with a puffy, distorted face and awry cheek and chin implants. This ultimately ruined his bad boy Hollywood image, and he admitted it messed up his career. Alexander Baez. Mexican bodybuilder Alexander Baez, once crowned Mr. Mexico, underwent surgery in Miami to get pectoral implants. But the procedure went horribly wrong. The unlicensed surgeon, dubbed the Butcher of South Beach, mistakenly gave him silicone breast implants instead, leaving him with C-cup breasts. The doctor was sentenced to over 7 years in prison. Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone, the Rocky star and bodybuilder, is rumored to have undergone eyelid lifts and other facial surgeries to combat aging. The procedures pulled his features too tight, creating a surprised, unnatural expression that fans say destroyed his rugged charm. He later claimed the surgery was to correct a birth defect and not a facelift. Arnold Schwarzenegger. 7-time Mr. Olympia winner and Hollywood icon Arnold Schwarzenegger had a congenital heart valve replaced in 1997, but a 2018 follow-up procedure to replace the aging pulmonic valve didn't go as planned, causing internal bleeding and complications. At 77, he's managed with medications, but the surgeries highlighted long-term risks from steroid use and extreme training. Dorian Yates. Bodybuilding legend Dorian Yates racked up 6 consecutive Mr. Olympia titles. In 1987, the bodybuilder had surgery on his hip to remove fascia from the joint as it was damaged from heavy lifting. Suffering for almost 40 years, the surgery left some structural issues, and Yates just recently corrected with a hip replacement surgery in 2024. Phil Heath. After the 2017 Mr. Olympia competition, Phil Heath had a serious hernia surgery following severe hernia complications he described as life-threatening. 2 years later, the bodybuilding icon faced complications from the 2017 surgery, which led him to withdraw from the competition. Heath has since stated that he was lucky to be alive. Victor Martinez. Dubbed the Dominican Dominator and known for his durability, Victor Martinez shocked the bodybuilding world when he was rushed to the hospital for an emergency operation in July 2025. The icon had undergone a laminectomy, a spinal procedure that involves removing a portion of the vertebrae to alleviate pressure on the nerves or spinal cord. Greg Kovach. Greg Kovach, a renowned Canadian bodybuilder, underwent mitral valve surgery in early November 2013 to correct a serious water retention issue. Despite the procedure, his heart remained weak from years of extreme bodybuilding stress. Just 2 weeks later, the bodybuilding legend suffered heart failure at home in Ontario, tragically passing away at only 44. Candace Armstrong. Gym junkie Candace Armstrong transformed her body with steroids. The former London barmaid claimed she only started using steroids because she hated her body but quickly became addicted. Her face grew masculine features, her voice deepened, and she even developed male pattern hair growth. What started as bodybuilding turned into a heartbreaking transformation she couldn't reverse. Andreas Munzer. Australian bodybuilder Andreas Munzer underwent emergency surgery in March 1996 after collapsing from severe internal bleeding at a bodybuilding show in Germany. Doctors found his liver and kidneys had failed due to extreme steroid and diuretic use. Despite efforts to stop the bleeding, his body couldn't recover. Munzer died just hours later at 31. Dallas McCarver. IFBB Pro. Dallas McCarver was found unconscious at his Florida home in August 2017 after reportedly choking on food. Paramedics tried to revive him on the way to the hospital, but he was already in cardiac arrest. The 26-year-old bodybuilder's autopsy later showed he died from an enlarged heart and steroid-related complications, not choking.